Hey guys, it's your girl Sweet and Sexy. How are you? I hope everybody's doing well. Today I am going to be sharing with you guys how I make, and this is how me, make my chuck roast, okay? Um, what I do is, because searing does cause cancer, I do not sear my meat the way normal people sear it, where they put a little oil in the pan and then they put the meat in there and just kind of like let it brown. I don't do mine that way, because I have cancer that run in my family. So I try to lessen my, whatever you want to call it. I can't even think right now. I want to lessen my chances of getting cancer as much as possible. My grandmother passed with cancer. My mom passed with cancer. On top of that, my dad also had cancer. He has been cancer free for 9 years now. So this is another reason, guys. A lot of things that I say I don't do, I'm not trying to be funny or throw shade at nobody or anything like that. These are personal things to me. Okay? These are personal things to me. I might be a big girl, but I do care about what goes on inside my body as well as, outside my body, obviously, because I take care of my skin. But what I do is, because, you always want to brown your roast before you actually cook it. What I do is I put a little bit of water in a pan and I kind of let the water evaporate, cook the roast on top of the stove. And I'll show you guys. And I just kind of let it evaporate on its own. Okay, and I turn it on both sides and just let it do that. And then after it has done that, I put a little oil in the pan, normally olive oil. I don't have any, I ran out. I'd be so glad when this snow is over. Normally I use olive oil, but today I'm just going to use a little bit of vegetable oil. Okay, so I'll show you guys that part next. Okay guys, this is one of my very, very old skillets that I actually use for sauteing, searing, stir fries. That's why it's all jacked up, okay? But in there, that's just some, can you see my fingers? That's just some water. And now I'm going to have my niece hand me that roast. And I'm going to let you guys, well, she's going to place it in there for me. And she's just placing the roast right inside of the water, and just gonna let that cook like that for just a little while, and then I'm gonna turn it over, let it cook some more. It's good to use a pan that actually evaporates water quickly. Okay, so, and I'll show you guys the next part. Okay guys, and now you see it's kind of forming and some of those poisons have come out of the meat. Okay, that's the stuff that actually stays inside the meat when you sear your meat. Okay, some people say it's flavor. I call it poison. Okay, so now what my niece is going to do, she's going to flip that. I'm going to hold the pan for her so you guys can see. And she just turned it over. And I'll be back to show you guys the next part. Now this is what I do to get this stuff out of here. I just take a spoon like this and kind of go around it and dip that out, okay? So I can't do that and hold this, but just so you guys see. Alright? Okay, let me turn this right on. Okay guys, all the water has evaporated. So now my niece is going to pour a little oil in there. More over there. Just a little bit. You can hear it starting to fry. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is get her to flip this over so we can get oil on both sides. Okay, and I hope this has helped somebody. Okay, and I will show you guys the next step. Hang on. Okay guys, this is the meat. It has been seared, okay, and And I'm getting ready to turn this off now. I'm sorry, I think I had the mic covered. This is the meat. It has been seared, and I'm getting ready to turn this off now. Okay, guys. Now, what I have done is washed and peeled my carrots, and I cut them like kind of big pieces, okay? I mean, you can cut yours the way you and your family enjoy them. We like ours kind of big because we enjoy carrots. Also, I've peeled my potatoes, washed and peeled my potatoes. I am going to take a couple of these little spots like that off. That's my meat in the pan. Also, I do not peel my onions ahead of time, but I'm getting ready to peel some onions, and I'm actually going to take about, because these are small onions, and I'll just show you guys. Sorry. These are like small onions, so I'll probably take about 5 of them this size, cut them in half, and put these, I'm going to lift the meat back up, and then I'm just going to put these up underneath it. I'm going to peel them, cut them in half this size, and put it up underneath my meat. Also, I'm going to peel about 4 additional ones this size. Also cut those in half, and those I'm actually going to put around the roast along with the potatoes and carrots. As far as seasoning, I'm kind of using what I got because on top of being sick, guys, I have not really been able to, you know, with the snow and stuff, it has crippled us so bad out here. You know, for those of you who do not know, I do live in Buffalo, and I live in the outskirts. I actually live out near the ski country. People come out here to go skiing. So I am in what they call the snow belt. So when we get clobbered, we get clobbered. I mean, if you guys can remember the movie The Shining, with all that snow and how they went easing out that window, we get it like that out here. So just so you know. So if you want to have an idea of what goes on here, that's it right there. So I'm kind of using what I got until I can get out and really get to the stores and stuff. So I'm going to use some garlic powder, some crushed red pepper, some basil. I like to put a little bit of that in there. I'm going to use some adobo for the first time in my roast, but hey, it might be good. I don't have any more sea salts, but I do have some of this salt here, which is the Salt Sense. It's a real salt, but it does have 33% less sodium, because actually, guys, the sodium is what makes salt bad. Also, you can use plain water. I do not. I'm actually going to use my beef stock that I have, and I'm also going to use a can of the beef consomme. Okay, this makes your roast so good. And then I'm going to add about, I guess, about a cup of water to the roast as well. So stay tuned, and I'll let you guys see the next part. Okay, guys, just wanted to show you guys how the roast looks in the pan. Then my niece is going to lift this up, and then I'm just going to show you guys how I add some of the carrots and onions and potatoes underneath the roast, as well as you know, around my roast. But you never want to cook your vegetables on top of the roast. You actually want to leave that part exposed, and I'll just share with you guys. Okay, just hold it right over the pan. Just put some of those in there. We're trying to do it. Okay, some of the carrots, just to cut potatoes, just a few. Some more onions. Yeah, a little bit, so enough so that the roast is sitting up on top of it. And another reason, some more onions, baby. Another reason that you actually want to do it this way, and you don't want the roast actually just laying in the pan. Come this way, honey. Okay. And you don't want the roast just laying inside the pan. Okay, that's enough. It's because you, this way, as it's cooking, the juices and stuff that's in the roast that's flowing out of the pan. You got the oven preheating? 350. The juices and stuff that's flowing out of the roast while it's cooking, and the juices that you're actually going to add to it with the beef stock and everything and your seasonings, you want all of that to, kind of like be rotating around, as well as the meat that's on the bottom can get the taste of the onions and the potatoes and the carrots in it also. Another way, some people, because I know I said that in the beginning because I over talked myself. I'm trying to, because I know this might be a long video. Some people just put onions, but I actually do put the potatoes and the carrots. But some people do just put just their onions on the bottom of their roast, is what I meant to say in the last video. Okay, guys, I will see you on the next part. Okay, guys, I got my carrots and everything on top of my meat. Looking good, smelling good. And I've already put the beef consomme in it. So now my niece is going to pour the rest of the beef broth in there. And when you do your beef broth and anything liquidy, you want to try to not wash your seasonings off, which I told my niece before I started this not to do. You don't want to wash your seasonings off of your vegetables. Okay, don't do what she's doing, whatever you do, okay? We're in a hurry to do other things. We got to get back to the telephone. You know how these young people are. And I put that in there. And also I'm just going to put just a little bit of water in there. And I'm just going to lift my meat just slightly a little bit, just to make sure that the liquids actually get up underneath the meats. Okay, and then in the oven this will go. And I will come back and show you guys how it look all finished up. Thanks for watching. I just wanted to come along and show you guys how the roast is doing and how it's coming along. I got a real bit close up of it. Okay. All right, guys. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, this is the pot roast. It's all bubbly, good, delicious. Also, I want to add, also want to share with you guys, I do not have any cornstarch. So actually what I did was I mixed a little bit, just a little bit of flour with some water in a cup, and I just poured it down into the juice to make, make that like that. Okay, but that's the meat and everything. And I put it in the oven for about 15 more minutes just so it can get, that nice crusty brownness on it. And I'm going to let this sit and rest. And then we going to eat up. And I'm going to show y'all what this look like plated up. Yeah. Yeah. That's the shit right there. Okay, guys. See you in the next video. Bye, guys. Okay, guys, this is it all plated up. Now, what I did was, because my potatoes end up cooking a lot, so this couple of them got kind of mushy. So what I did was I just made some mashed potatoes on the side to go with it. But here it is, all plated up. And we got some mashed potatoes with nice creamy butter. And I'm going to dip down here in some of that gravy that got made. And the carrots and the other potatoes. And that's the meat with the onions and stuff falling out of it. So this is my dinner. I'm getting ready to dig in. And for those of you who do not eat, sorry for you. Thank you for watching my video. And let me know if any of you guys try this, the way that I actually do my stew beef. Okay? Chuck roast. I'm sorry. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Stay sweet, everybody. Bye-bye. That's just another look. Hey guys, I just had to come in and share this with y'all. Y'all, this food is so good. I am fucking it up. You hear me? them carrots and that meat and them potatoes. Y'all, let me tell you. This right here will make you jump up from the damn dinner table and slap some motherfucking body that's sitting too close. I'm serious. I'm telling you what I know. Woo, this is so good. Not that pretend shit. Not nobody come on here pretending and they know they really want a piece of steak and some potatoes. No, no. Ain't nothing fake about this channel over here. Okay? This the real motherfucking shit over here. This is not one of them real channels that done gone wrong. It ain't one of them. This the real motherfucking shit right here. I'll see y'all in a minute. And juicy buttery potatoes. Carrots dipped down in that butter and gravy and juice. Make love to me. Okay. Bye, y'all.